Hello students, in this video we will discuss about decomposition of rules. So what is meant by a compound rule? It is a collection of many simple rules combined together using some operators. So any compound rule structure can be decomposed. We can reduce this compound rules into single simple rules to a and reduced to a number of simple canonical rule forms. Rules are generally based on natural language representations. Let us see the various methods for decomposition of rules. One is multiple conjunctive antecedent, second multiple disjunctive antecedents, conditional statements, with else and unless, and fourth one is nested if then rules. Let us see what is meant by multiple conjunctive antecedent. It is written here, if x is a1, a2, etc. up to an, then y is bm. Okay, so if x is a fuzzy set a1, a2, a3, etc. up to an, then we can say that y is another fuzzy set bm. Now we are assuming another fuzzy set am, which is defined as a subset of A1 intersection, A2 intersection, etc. up to AN, where A1, A2, etc. up to AN are another fuzzy set. So how can we define the membership function for this particular fuzzy set AM? Okay, mu AM of X, and AM, the set AM is defined as intersection of A1, A2, etc. up to AN. So the membership function will be minimum of mu of A1 of X, comma, mu of A2 of X, etc. up to mu of AN of X. So the compound rule, we can write it as if X is AM. Instead of writing A1, A2, etc. up to AN, if X is AM, then Y is BM. Similarly, for multiple disjunctive rule also, instead of intersection in disjunctive, it will be union of all the sets. So we can define the membership function as maximum of the membership value of A1, of A2, etc. up to AN. So the compound rule may be written as if X is AM, then Y is BM. Next is conditional statement, with else and unless. Let us consider this first statement. If A1, then B1, else B2. This can be decomposed into two simple canonical rule forms connected by or. We are using this connective to connect these two simple canonical statements. Okay, so the entire statement is if A1, then B1, else B2. So we are reducing it as if A1, then B1, or if not A1, then B2. Okay, we have stated here if it is A1, then B1, else B2. So if A1, then B1, that is the first simple canonical form. Second is if not A1, then B2. Now consider the other statement, if A1, then B1, unless A2. Okay, so let us see how can we decompose it. First we can write if A1, then B1, this statement, if A1, then B1. Or we can write it as if A2, then not B1. Okay, if A1, then B1, unless A2. So if it is A2, we can say that it is not B1. So the two decomposed statements are if A1, then B1, or if A2, then not B1. Consider the next statement, if A1, then B1, else if A2, then B2. So the decomposed form will be if A1, then B1, or if not A1 and if A2, then B2. The fourth one is nested if then rules. So the compound statement is if A1, then if A2, then B1. Okay, if it is A1, then if A2, then it is B1. So we can write it as if A1 and A2, then B1. This is the simple rule. If A1 and A2, then B1. Thank you.